Hi, I'm Chris Cohen and welcome to the latest edition of Dandy TV. Now I've come here to the London Eye Ice Skate to get into the festive spirit, and jolly festive it is too. Also, coming up in this week's episode, I'm going to be getting an expert's opinion for you on what to ask Santa to pop in your stocking. But before all that, it's that time again. It's the Dandy News. Sorry, I thought that would look better. Thanks very much, Chris. An alarm clock has gone on sale this week, aimed specifically at ducks. A spokesman for the product has said it'll help them get up at the quack of dawn. A console has also gone on sale for Vickers. They've called it the PlayStation. Sports now, and a match will go ahead this weekend between the Daily Mirror and the Telegraph. You'll be able to watch the game at home on pay-per-view. And finally, we were going to bring you a story about a building site, but our journalists are still working on it. That's it for now for the Dandy News. Time for some weather. There's no weather. Should have told before I look like I did. Now, if you haven't already asked Santa what you want for Christmas, then you better get your skates on, like me. Because otherwise, you end up with something rubbish, like a piece of coal or a Liverpool shirt. Just to give you a bit of advice, I caught up with Dan and Luke, expert video game reviewers from IGN.com, and they're going to give you the lowdown on what games to be nagging your parents for this year. Before I do that, watch this. So...
Hi everyone, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Luke.
Right, we work at IGN, so we spend all our days playing video games and writing about them.
Yeah, and you know, that's kind of all we really do, and our parents wish we got real jobs at some stage.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the 5 things that I want for Christmas, so I imagine it's probably the 5 things that you want for Christmas. So in at number 5 is a series of games that have been around for a while. It's the Lego games. Now, Lego games have been around, they've done Star Wars Lego, they've done Pirates of the Caribbean, they've done Harry Potter. But arguably this year they brought out the 2 best Lego games that they've ever made. They brought out Batman Lego 2, DC Heroes,
that was early in the year,
which you can fly around as Superman, you can be the Flash, you can be the Green Lantern, you can ride the Batmobile, you can go anywhere you want in Gotham City. And then they've just released
Lego Lord of the Rings, which is huge. It's got all 3 games from the trilogy in it, and it's really exciting. You can start off in the Shire, obviously, and then follow the path that Frodo takes in the films all the way through to try and destroy the ring in Mordor.
It's very cute, and it's very sort of addictive gameplay, a lot of smashing, a lot of collectibles, you can play with your parents. It's kind of like a Pixar film, it's like something for everyone.
So in at number 4 we have The Wonder Book, which is available for PlayStation.
So this is PlayStation only, but to use it properly you'll need 2 things, won't you, Luke?
Yeah, first of all you need a PlayStation Move controller, which looks like this.
And you'll also need
a PlayStation Eye camera, which looks like this. Now, altogether, that sets you back around £50.
So that would give you everything you need. If you just need if you already have these 2, you can just get the book on its own. Now, if you open up the book, you'll find that it has weird hieroglyphics in it. Now, that doesn't really make much sense until you put in the disc. Now, the disc is kind of like a book, and it brings this to life. Now, one of the main launch titles for this is Book of Spells, which has been written by J.K. Rowling. And in that game, you'll use the PlayStation Move controller as kind of a wand, and you'll be learning spells in Hogwarts. So it's like a really nice idea. It's less of a video game, it's more kind of interactive fiction. Disney have signed on board. So possibly you'll have interactive comics from Marvel, you'll have Star Wars books.
Star Wars is the one.
You could have Muppets books, who knows? But
Lightsaber.
So it has a lot of potential, but maybe not the must-have thing this Christmas.
Yeah. In at number 3.
This year, Ubisoft have brought out something called Rocksmith. Now, Rocksmith is actually a game, and it's just a little cable. And a cable that means that you can make your console, whether it's a PlayStation or an Xbox, into a guitar amp. You can plug in any electric guitar you want. You can buy a bundle which comes with this guitar, and it costs about £130. If you already have an electric guitar, you can use that. And the game and the cable just cost about £50. Number 2 is kind of the thing that I want most. It is...
And me.
Yeah, and you. Okay, if they had this when I was a kid, this would probably be my favourite thing in the world ever. It's called Skylanders Giants. Now, this is out on PlayStation, Xbox and Wii. And in the box, when you get this, it's about £50 for the starter bundle. You get this, you also get something called... Now, this might just look like a bit of plastic. This is actually the Portal of Power.
The Portal of Power.
Now, this plugs into your games console. Now, what happens with this, Luke?
Right, basically the way it works is you get a selection of figurines that are, you get 3 with the starter bundle, and then there's others that you can buy separately. So there's 1. And when you place them on the Portal of Power, they get sucked into the game and they become your playable character. Now, different ones have different attacks, different moves.
There's over 40 characters. If you already have the first game, you can use all those characters in the new game. These figures work across platforms, so if you've got an Xbox, your friend's got a PlayStation, you can go round to his house, play on his console, bring your character back home, and this contains all your save data.
Yeah,
so it just works seamlessly. And it's a bit of technology that does kind of work quite magically,
yeah,
but not in the Apple zone. In at number 1, this is our biggie. This is IGN's pick for the Christmas gift of 2012. This is what Santa will be bringing you if you've been a very good little boy or girl. And this is Nintendo Wii U. Now this is the new console from Nintendo. Now that's always a special thing, but there's no new consoles till next year, and Nintendo are first out of the gate with this. Now, it's a regular console, it'll plug into your TV, but this is the most interesting thing about the console probably. It's called the gamepad. It's got its own little screen. So if your parents want to watch TV, watch X Factor on Saturday night, you can basically play Mario on this screen. It's basically the best gift for Christmas Day. If you've got the whole family around, if you've got brothers and sisters, and you've got 5 people around one television, it's just so much fun. Now, it is quite expensive, but I imagine you've probably already got a Wii. I bet your mum and dad never use it. They bought it 4 years ago, they played tennis on it once. But if you've got all those accessories, if you've got loads of these hanging around, what's quite nice, these will work with the new console. This is what I've asked for.
Yeah.
Is this what you've asked for?
I've gone for Skylanders Giants because I'm a child.
But any of these things, you'll be more than happy with if they're under your Christmas tree.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Wow, those games look brilliant. I'm going to be asking for Manic Miner on the Commodore 64. Wikipedia it. Stock driver. Do you want to hear a joke? Yeah, right. What's the fastest bogey in the world? A Lamborghini. Because of the speed of it and the colour. All right, let's see if you can do better. Here's your jokes. I can take it from here. Yeah. Woo, he's having a good time.
Where do bees go on holiday?
I don't know.
Singapore.
What do you call a man who wears paper trousers?
I don't know. What do you call a man that wears paper trousers?
Russell. Why was 6 afraid of 7? 7, 8, 9.
Those jokes were amazing, and if you think you can make us laugh, then email us a video to jokes@dandy.com. That's about it for this week. Have a lovely Christmas, all of you, why don't you? I'm off to properly sort out my figure skating moves. I almost fell. Yeah! I'm okay, everyone. It's better when I hold the side, to be fair.